Football, 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 football. What's good, man? We got the Saints battling the Buccaneers. We got Aaron Rodgers acting like he's 12 out there running it for touchdowns. Man, what's good, y'all? JD5 is back for Washington. I'm going live at 4 too. See if anybody will pop in, talk a little football. I gotta turn off this damn heater. What's good? Greg Brewer in the building. What games y'all watching? Let me know. What's the weather like where you at? Is it cold? It's freezing here. Snow weather. I don't like snow weather, man. We got a snow game going on. The Bills and Bengals. Battle of the Bees. What? Snow is always fun. Yeah, but it's not fun if it's snowing and it's not, or if it's snow weather and there's no snow. It's just cold then. Then it's just cold. Nobody likes cold. We are tied. Saints, Tampa Bay 7-7. The Saints came out right off the rip, scored a tutty. Huge return, huge play. Chris Olave couldn't catch a pass to save his ass. My boy Tyler Shuck is dropping bombs right in his hands. And the dude just can't catch the ball. Like one of the best receivers in the NFL, and you can't come down with the ball. Not helping your team. Meanwhile, Minnesota 7-0 over Washington. Steelers 7-3 over the Ravens, in case anybody cares. I guess I'll put these glasses on so I can read. You can handle the cold. Yeah, me too, when I'm bundled up with a bunch of clothes on. Raiders, can you see the Raiders become 2-11? I could see them at 2-15 at this point. I mean, yeah, this would be one of the worst seasons in all of Raider history. Oakland, LA, Vegas, it doesn't matter. It's time to move on from Pete. This team is ugly. There's way too many good players on this team for them to be 2-10. There's just way too many good players, bro. And I know everybody wants to have the conversation, how many guys will start on other teams? Well, you know, Tyler, what's good, yo? Appreciate you in the building. All right, out of the gun, Tampa Bay. Looks left, throws right. Oh, pass interference. That ball is picked, but there will be a flag on the play. Yeah, it's a rough season, man. It's a rough season. Pete Carroll is not the way. Tom Brady seems to be hindering us more than he's helping us. There's bigger issues on this team than the players, than the coaches, and it all starts at the top. And until we clean up the the trash at the top, this team's going to continue to be the same. Trixie Blue, what it do? Good to see you. Lucky, 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 lucky. Yeah, we're going to need some luck. The Raiders are definitely going to need some luck. But there are hopes, man. There are hopes, right? We're looking at Greg Olsen in the second week. I've seen a lot of what looked like, Gruden plays in the first week. And look to see a whole bunch of more Gruden plays, right? If anybody knows, Greg Olsen is part of that Gruden tree. And he's going to use those systems, I guarantee you. So this offense will get better. It's just there's not enough time and there's no reason to try to get better at this point, right? I mean, when you're 2-10, you made your bed, not lie in it, right? Don't go crazy. Don't go doing those stupid shit. Just go out there and play football. Whatever happens, happens. But when I see a guy like Aaron Rodgers at 42 years old running it in from the 10-yard line, and I see Geno folding like a lawn chair every time somebody gets near him, it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. Just draft, baby. Just draft correctly. We draft every year. The problem is we don't hit on any of them. Can you please shout out Colson? What up, Colson? Yeah, just draft, baby. It's definitely just draft time. But what can you do? There's been reports from Joanne Rossini talking about, all the mishaps in the building, who wanted Chip Kelly, who didn't want Chip Kelly. To me, none of that makes a shit, right? I don't give a who wanted who. The problem is whoever picked those dudes made the wrong choice, and they cannot be involved in the next process, in my opinion, right? You had your chance to pick your offensive coordinator, to pick your head coach. It didn't work. Let somebody else pick it. Put it in a raffle. At this point, put all the coaches in a paper bag and just blindly pick one and then go after that one. I'm good with that. I'm good with that at this point. Because at the position we're in, with all the, 25 Chiefs in the building, no pun intended, you can't have too many bosses in the building, bro. Nobody's on the same page. Nobody has the same view for this team. And when you don't have the same view for your franchise, man, I don't even have to say what's going to happen, right? We already know what's happening. We're seeing what's happening. So if everybody's not on the same page, it's just a horrible, horrible franchise. And it's been that way for a long, long time. You have guys that are in the building that have agendas. And Mark Davis, I wish you would listen and pay attention and stop watching everybody else's content creation. But there are people in the building that do not have the Raiders' best interest at hand, right? They're more worried about themselves. They're more worried about their interest and their part of the team, or taking over the team, in my opinion. We know guys like Jim Gray have been a part of this team for a long time. And a lot of people have said that the man wants to own the team, right? Well, he's in now. He got Tom Brady, minority owner. He's got his voice through there. He's got 2 other minority owners. And there's people in this building that, need to be put in check or check the hell out. Check the hell out. Need to get a routine down and be in sync. Yeah. Fuck the Raiders, huh? Hey, at least I'm honest with you. Tank your team season is over. Yeah, man, the season has been over. I've never ever in 50 years of my life been a part of Team Tank, right? It's, fight till the death. You never give up. But at this point, man, just throwing the white towel. Just throwing the white towel. The only benefit we get out of this season is having a high draft pick. So I'm rooting for the New Orleans Saints to beat the Tampa Bay Bucks, a team that's been struggling the last couple of weeks. And help us out, man. Help us out. The Raiders need all the help they could get. There's a lot of talk about, teams wanting Mr. Mendoza, right? I, I don't know. I don't know about the Mendoza training. To me, he's a quarterback, right? He's intelligent, which that's the number one key of being a quarterback is your mindset. You have to have that in the NFL. If not, it's just I don't care how good your arm is, how good your legs are. If you don't have a strong mind at quarterback in the NFL, it's a wash. So, and Mendoza has that. But what Mendoza doesn't have that I'm seeing is, right, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams had the mobility, the ability to make plays happen, rolling out of the pocket, scrambling around. He's athletic. He's good at throwing on the run, right? He can throw the ball 80 yards down the field. He has special traits. Jaden Daniels, right? Quick as hell. Um, he's lights out under pressure. One of the best players in the NFL under pressure, under the blitz, right? He had something special. I don't see anybody in this draft. Tyler Simpson, Lenorius Sellers, Moore. I don't see anything special about these guys, right? So do you take a quarterback in the first round where you see nothing special? I mean, yeah, they can move around, yeah, they can make plays with their legs, but Mendoza's not fast, right? To me, he's Aiden O'Connell. He's a pocket passer with a great mind and a great arm that can beat defenses with his intelligence. We already got one of those. We just don't use them. What are we gonna do with another one? Oh shit! I didn't turn on my monetization. Oh well. What's going on with these? What's going on with these Vikings, man? 4-8. I've been arguing on X. I've been all over the damn planet, arguing this quarterback situation. If we go get a new coach and he gets to pick his quarterback, I'm good with that. But if we keep Pete Carroll and let him pick his quarterback, man, we're just setting ourselves up for failure. What are y'all feeling? What's your take on the college football? Who should be in? Who should be out? Anybody want to talk about college bracket? Let me know. I think it should be Vanderbilt. I really do. The team that got it out the mud, right? Doesn't have the big recruits that's, Ohio and Oregon and Texas, right? But Vandy, they played their asses off this year. They deserve a chance to compete. Alabama, they lost 2 games they lost a game to FSU, bro. Come on. Florida State, these other teams that have losses are to top 25 teams. If you got beat by a top 25 team, then it is what it is. But if you lose 3 games, how can you put in a team that's got 3 losses and keep a team out that only has one? So the college playoffs are a little tricky to me. Raiders, what's good? What's good? Um, hey, you send me a snap, please. What? Man, the Bengals are up 14 to nothing, 14-3 on the Bills. Joe Burrow making a huge, huge difference. But can their defense keep them in a football game? That has been the problem with the Bengals. Missed tackle, another missed tackle, picks up 6. If you watch the college championships, right? Or if you watch the whatever divisional championships, whatever the hell they call it, conference championship games, it was all about defense, right? Holy shit! I didn't even see all those comments. Damn it! I had to get to those in a minute. But if we watch the college playoff, not playoffs, but if you watch the college championships, right? Conference championships, it was defense, defense, defense. I'm a huge advocate of defense, right? Defense wins ball games. It's won every Super Bowl. If you can't stop the other team from scoring and you can't put points on the board, you're not an NFL team that's gonna win, right? It takes both. And I believe there are some dogs on defense at safety, at edge, at corner that you can't afford to pass up. But I know we need a quarterback. I know every team needs a quarterback. I'm just not sold on any of these guys, man. Their experience is very, very little. Not enough snaps in college football to come into the pros and think you're just gonna, step in your first year. I just don't see any of that. Raiders, Geomex in the building. What's good, my guy? Yeah, please like and subscribe. Double tap the screen. We are trying to get to 2,000, man. I'm on a mission. I'm not even to 1,700. I got content creators that started after me that have better work ethic than me because, they can sit and be on YouTube all day. But they're starting to smoke me. So come on, man. I got to get back up in this race. I got to get to 2,000 by the end of the season. That's an awful lot to ask. But if y'all could subscribe, I would love it. If you can't, it is what it is. But man, I need to get up there. I've been slacking. Ooh, Lamar Jackson on the run. Good throw. Up top, another good throw by the GOAT, who is struggling to say the least. Josh Allen in Buffalo has not had the greatest year, man. You like the Raiders? Nah, it's my second favorite team. Denver are better than my team and Las Vegas and the Chargers. I said at the beginning of the season, right? Denver was the best team in the AFC West. It wasn't even close, in my opinion. And they're showing that. But they don't really look like the best in the AFC West. They just have the most luck at this point, right? Because football is all about luck. You could talk about, great players. You got to get calls. You got to get the ball to bounce your way. You have to have luck involved, right? You have to make, swing for the fences and have those plays work, right? And if you don't, then man, you're just a struggling ball club. So yeah, I'm fine. Visiting family, nice, right? Fuck the haters. Grandma's boy, you got timed out. You being a bad boy in here? Um, yeah, your team is trash, but the coach is coaching everything issue. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Tyler. Why you won't be like that, bro? Why you won't be like that? Vikings suck. Snap me, Rebel. Shut up. F the Chiefs and Texans. Make them practice hard and harder. Good thing you said that, man, because, you know, we all know, right? We all know. Players take the identity of their coach. The identity of my coach for the Las Vegas Raiders is soft like wet bread. Soft. Dude doesn't have a hard bone in his body. He wants to love everybody, right? Pat him on the head, give him hugs, right? That doesn't work in the NFL. These are grown fucking men that make billions of dollars, millions of dollars a season, and you're trying to coddle them. You're trying to coddle them and give them love, man. These dudes need discipline. It's a disciplined sport. And if you could just come in the building and do whatever you want, or go out on the field and do whatever you want and have no consequences for your actions, you're ran by a soft organization. And this organization has never been soft. We were the scariest team in the NFL for 30 years. Nobody wanted to come to Oakland. Nobody wanted to play in LA. Nobody wanted to play the Raiders. Nobody wanted us to come to their house, right? Fans didn't even want to sit by, Raiders fans. We were intimidating. Now we're a laughing stock and a joke, a joke of the NFL, bro. Nobody fears us. Nobody is scared of us. Teams love playing us because they know it's an easy dub. They're like, bro, half the players on the team are gonna quit as soon as we score a touchdown, and some people might like it, some people don't. But I just call it as I see it. This team is soft, and it's the softest Raider team I've ever been a part of in my life. Am I a Cowboys fan? Nah, bro. I bleed silver and black. This says Oakland and Vegas, bro. It's not a Cowboy. You go for the Ducks? Oh, bro. Can you not see I'm busy? God. Hey, shut your mouth. Taylor Swift, her music is a dumpster fire. It's kind of like the Raiders. Touchdown Bills. We go over here. Um, James Madison made it in. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest with you. Um, I believe they're undefeated, aren't they? Aren't they 12-0 or 11-1? So you're ranked in the top 25. Um, you have enough points to be there. Do they have the weapons to compete with some of the teams in the playoffs? I mean, I don't see it, right? But but who knows, man? Who knows? Then you have what? What's the other one? TCU or no? Yeah. So I mean, those teams won their division, right? I think that's going to come to a halt. Also, I think they'll end up doing away with the conference championships and set up some kind of playoffs. That would be my suggestion. Have some kind of wild card round. I think that would be fire. Give us more college football. I mean, who doesn't want more college football if you're a college football fan, right? And they go for two. 14-11. Bengals Bills. Um, I mean, they won their conference, right? And you have conference division games. You take the best two teams from each conference, and they battle it out. Alabama got smoked in theirs. I think they should be out. But James Madison, they won theirs, and they won a lot of games. So if they're in the top 25 and they won the games and they won by a certain amount of points, that's the only reason they're in there. But if we break it up and make it a playoffs, man, I think it would change a lot. Steelers are playing Buffalo. We have the highest paid defense in the league, and we suck. Well, okay, Alice. That's the way it goes. Sometimes teams whiff on players, right? You think that player is going to be a fit, and you bring them in the locker room, and it's bad for the culture, it's bad for the locker room. Um, Character is a big issue in the NFL, right? You have a lot of these dudes that came from the mud, right? They get some money. It changes people, right? It changes people. You give them a bag, people stop playing, right? I mean, look at this year, right? Look at this year. And I know people are going to hate me for this, but Max Crosby had 2 years left on his contract. He got an extension for 2 years. He's playing his worst football, in my opinion, that he's ever played in his career. Then you look on the other hand at Myles Garrett. He got his extension. He's 4 sacks away from the greatest season of all time. So, some players get money and they step up their game. Other players, they get money and they just like, shit, I got paid. I got paid, bro. So having the highest paid defense, doesn't always help. Having the highest paid offense doesn't always help. It comes down to coaching, man. Coaching and the people in the building. You have to be able to run through a wall for these guys. And if you're not, appreciate the subscribe. If you're not, a player willing to run through a wall for your coach, for your assistant coaches, for your trainers, for your nutritionists, right? You're just gonna be a bottom feeding team. You should start a wrestling channel. I promise you'll get more views and subscribers. I was thinking about that, man. I was thinking about that, but that's another app that I got to pay for to watch wrestling because I don't have Max. And I usually watch them, on the down low. So trying to do a pay-per-view live. And then WWE took it off a damn, what the hell were they on? On Peacock, right? So WWE pay-per-views ain't on Peacock no more. But yeah, I would love to do some wrestling ones. Appreciate you, Greg Brewer. What is your favorite Las Vegas content creator? Me. Me. It's me. It's me, bro. It's me. I don't watch a lot of content creators. I watch 805, Jeff, 405, whatever the hell. I don't even know what the shit is. And that's about it. Once in a while, if Mitchell Renz has, a clickbait something up there that I got to go watch and talk about and make fun of, I watch that, but I just fast forward. So I don't really watch, I used to be in everybody's chat constantly, typing away, trying to get their shit up, but I don't get the same. So I stopped coming in a lot of those, They used to see me in every one of their chats, but I don't see them in mine. So, Tomlin needs to go. I mean, after 18 years, bro, it's probably time to move on, right? Shit gets old and stinking when you're doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over. Some people like routine, some people don't like routine. But when your routine makes you get you to the playoffs and then loses every single year, it's time to change that routine, right? You got to step it up. So I don't think Mike Tomlin's going to go anywhere. I think he loves being the Steelers coach. But, if they don't make the playoffs this year, which slim and none, I think he could be on the hot seat. What's the difference between... Bro. Big Red with the jokes. That shit was funny, though. Rodgers ran it in for a touchdown. Yeah, I seen that. The 42-year-old man from the 10-yard line, 12-yard line, running it in. But Geno Smith, 34 years old, he ain't even going to attempt that shit. Won't even attempt to run. Good Lord. Geomex says he loves Taylor Swift and the Chiefs. Shout out to you, my guy. Going for Bills. Braids all the way. Braids? You mean braiders? All right, let's see what this young man got at the bottom. It's 14-0 Minnesota. Handoff. Golly, and he picks up 8 on a handoff. I wish we could hand off and get yards like that. It would be nice. It would be nice. You're not a Taylor Swift fan? Come on, man. What's wrong with Taylor Swift? Don't be hating on Taylor. My daughter used to be a big Taylor Swift fan. I had to listen to a lot of Taylor Swift till my ears bled. Wait, you could bitch slap people through the phone. I mean, you could just bitch slap the phone. That's what I do. I just... Oh, that should have been a pick. That should have been a pick. Penna in the building. Where's the Godfather? Soft as Charmin, right? Soft as wet Charmin, bro. Soft like wet bread. You ever try to pick up wet bread? You can't get no softer. Thought you were saying Taylor Swift, GMX, LOL. Hope you're having a good weekend. You know, it's all right. It's all right. My weekend will be great if the Saints can just pull off one of these wins. If the Giants could somehow pull off a win, if the Titans could somehow pull off a win, bro, it'd be the greatest day of the last couple months. These tweet sands make your balls itch. Damn. Steelers or Ravens? Uh, do I have to pick? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Lamar Jackson hasn't thrown a touchdown or ran for a touchdown in 3 games. So, uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm rooting for the old man. I'm rooting for the old man. I think the Ravens need to pull the plug over there, kind of like the Raiders. They just need to. They need a complete rebuild. And y'all thinking I'm crazy, but man, it's not working over there. The coaching staff has been in the playoffs year in and year out. They just can't get over the hump. So something's got to change over there. Fucking Raiders. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. Raiders. Furpo in the building. It's always Raiders. Fuck the haters, you know. Niners. I mean, I can't say nothing about that fairy franchise over there in the Bay. You know, they doing it like no other. They lose their quarterback. They lose half their football team. They have a backup offensive line. They have a backup defensive line. And they're still in the playoff hunt. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Las Vegas makes excuses for every stupid little thing that happens. Yeah, it's the coach's fault for not calling the plays. It's Gino's fault for taking sacks. It's the offensive line's fault for giving Gino too much time to throw the ball to, for interceptions. Nobody takes accountability. Nobody takes accountability. But over there at the Niners, right? There's no finger pointing. It's a well-ran organization. You have coaches that know how to coach and aren't, trying to preach a philosophy that's been dead for 20 years, right? The NFL is constantly a revolving door, right? It changes constantly. It's constantly evolving. And if you're stuck at the bottom in your ways and you don't evolve as a franchise, as a head coach, as an offensive coordinator, you're not going to win games in the NFL. You're not. You're going to be a 2-10, 2-15 team every single year because you're stuck in your ways and you're not willing to develop. And we heard all this talk about Pete Carroll, right? How he took a season off and went and watched high school football and college football and watched a bunch of pros games, and he's got a new philosophy. Bro, this philosophy ain't new. It's the same old bullshit. It's the same bullshit. So shout out to the Niners, for holding it down in a season that could have went awry. You got a backup quarterback that nobody wanted that came in and played his ass off. And a lot of people are going to be trying to pull for him like they did Sam Darnold, which is crazy. Crazy. Bang, bang. What you mean bang, bang? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Um, Weapons to compete in the playoffs, but they can't get their crap together right now. Yeah, they got weapons. They got a lot of weapons, man. I really don't know why. I mean, I guess they're kind of still in contentions for the playoffs, but I don't know why we haven't seen that kid yet. Out of Ohio State, man, the dude won a national championship. He can throw the ball across the field, right? He could throw the ball on the hashes. He can make all the throws. It's week what? Week 14 or week 12, 13, 14, whatever the hell we're in, week 14. At some point, you got to put in Will Howard if you're the Steelers, man. You got to put in Will Howard. I think that kid would change this whole franchise around, right? A young quarterback with some heart. Just look what Shador Sanders has done for the Cleveland Browns. And I know he don't have that, that fame and that, that hype around him. But at what point do you keep letting Aaron Rodgers, you know, throw interceptions, um, not pick up third downs because, he's older. He's my age. But yeah, the Steelers got all the weapons. Like you said, the highest paid defense in the NFL. Like they should be banging. 7528. What's good, my guy? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You were right on so many things, bro. So many things. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Raiders is a made up story. Bro, go back and look at the history of this franchise. There is nothing made up about it. This year definitely seems like a fairy tale. I'm not gonna lie, 100% fairy tale. Yes, Alabama got smoked last night. I was very upset. That's my team. You're an Alabama fan and a Steelers fan? Where are you from? That's a weird mix. It's a weird mix. Raiders need to just forfeit this year. Oh, come on. Now you're being critical. Yeah, that was a pun intended. Be critical. We ain't forfeiting, bro. We're not trying to lose. This team is trying to win. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. Is Pete Carroll is still stuck trying to win, and we look like this. 7 points in a game. 7 points in another game. 10 points in a game. They're averaging what 13 points a game right now. 13. So yeah, we ain't throwing in the towel. We're not trying to forfeit. We're trying to win games. They're gonna go out and compete against Denver. It'll look like it has all year, right? The first quarter, damn, the Raiders look like they're ready to go. Second quarter, and it goes from this to this. Third quarter, nothing, bro. Nothing, bro. We just ain't a second half team, and the sad part is that's what Pete Carroll's philosophy is, right? Pete Carroll's philosophy is to go in, to play your ass off, to keep it close, run the hell out of the ball in the fourth quarter, and win the game in the end, and keep it close. Pete Carroll's never been a guy or a coach to go out there and try to blow teams out. He just wants to keep it close so they can win in the fourth quarter. And you still can't even do that. You still can't even do that, bro. You can't even keep it close for 2 quarters, let alone 3. Unleashed Raider, what's good? I'm working, but I wanted to stop in and say hi. I should be off about the time the Raiders play. Hopefully, you'll stream that game. Yeah, I'll be streaming the Raiders game, bro. If the Raiders are playing, I'm streaming. No matter what the record is, right? No matter what the record is. Shout out for the $5 holla. Raiders. Max doesn't like the team. If Max doesn't like the team, he's had ample opportunity to get the fuck off of it, bro. Bounce. Dip. Come on, man. If you don't want to be here, we don't want you here. And I know Las Vegas Raider fans are over Max Crosby constantly, right? That's the greatest of all time. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If that dude don't want to be here, go. But Max wants to be a Raider for life. Max is a Raider for life. And, he's like me, bro. He's a glutton for punishment, right? One of them psychos that you just think you're going to be able to change everything because of who you are. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. Max wants to be here. If he didn't, he'd be gone, bro. He'd be gone. He could have got traded plenty of times. He could have went to Dallas, back to his home state. There's lots of things Max could have done. And, he bleeds silver and black, bro. He's a glutton for punishment. He wants to be the hero to turn this team around, right? He wants to be that guy to say, man, I took this Raiders team, and he wants to be legendary. So stay and be legendary. I hate to tell you guys this, But in order for the Raiders to make a quick turnaround, they're gonna have to pull a Herschel Walker type deal. That means Brock Bowers might have to be the answer. Golly. Yeah, Gio, I'm hating that you told me that. Also, I'm hating that I had to hear that. I'm trading Max before Brock. I'm sorry, bro. Max. that's that's how I feel about that. Brock ain't going nowhere. You would have traded Max last year. I mean, a lot of us would have, but I, I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I don't think we need to. Right? We're in a damn good spot. We have a top 4 pick. Could really be a top 2 pick by the time this day is over. Um, we have three fourth round picks. You can turn those three fourth round picks into a high second, or maybe throw in something else like a Tyree Wilson and get back up into the first. And if the Raiders do that, mark my words, this team is turned around overnight. Overnight. You just need those blue chip players, those young players that will buy into a system. And, you can hear all the talk of content creators say they talk to all the players and the players are fine in the locker room. Man, they know what you do for a living. You think they're going to really tell you, nah, the locker room is lost a long time ago? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop with that bullshit, lies constantly. This team, Pete Carroll lost them a long time ago, in my opinion. Now, they might be playing for each other. They might be fighting for the Raiders, the logo, the name on the front, right? Not the name on the back. They might be doing that. But other than that, you can't tell me that anybody in this building is playing for this head coach at this time, bro. You have players questioning what's the direction? Where is this team going? I questioned that for the last 3 years on this channel, right? So there's a lot of problems, man. A lot of problems. We ran through walls when Cowher was the coach, but not now. I mean, Bill Cowher was a different breed, though, right? And I can't believe that dude's still sitting up in a booth, not coaching right now. um, it just baffles me how many teams have needed a head coach and haven't thrown that dude enough money to get him to come back onto the field. And maybe he has, issues where he can't, he can't coach no more, or maybe he's just done, like he says. But Bill Cowher was a dog, bro, and a different type of breed. And Mike Tomlin, to me, seems like kind of like a Pete Carroll, right? I see that, an attitude sometimes in the press conferences, but he doesn't really seem like he's that dude that, constantly yelling at players. And when you've been a head coach for a franchise for what, 18 years now? 18 years? I mean, things are going to start to go sour eventually, right? I think it would be great for Mike Tomlin to move on, but then where would the Steelers be without him? Who are you going to get to come in and, have the effect that he has in that state, in that building? And players did play for him when they had the Steelers' problem is they need a quarterback. They're like the Raiders. They need a quarterback. You try to put a Band-Aid on the situation. Like I said, they got Will Howard. They won't put him out there. Yes, he's a rookie. Probably needs time to develop, but he's got to be farther ahead than than some of these rookies that are playing right now, in my opinion, right? You're on the practice squad. You're playing against the number 1 defense. So if the Steelers make a move in the draft and go get a quarterback, or make a move in free agency and get the right quarterback, right? Aaron Rodgers, from day one, I was like, bro, that was not the move. That was not the move. We've seen him in the Jets the last 2 years. We've seen, his arm weaken, his legs weaken. He's fragile as hell. So for the Steelers, they have the same problem as the Raiders. They need a franchise quarterback to run that organization. When they had Ben Roethlisberger, they were in the playoffs every single year, right? They were winning Super Bowls. They had a dog at quarterback, and the team fought for that quarterback. Teams play for their quarterbacks. It's if you have a quarterback that is going to be able to bring you back, when you're down, teams are going to continue to fight. But when you're the Raiders and you know that, damn, Once we're down 3-0, shit, we're out of it. Gino's not coming back. The offense ain't helping us. Um, you can't play like that. So, Eagles are better than what? The Eagles are better than what? What are they better than? The Eagles, I said this already, bro. They made one stupid mistake. They got rid of their best offensive lineman, and they can't fix it. You can't plug the hole. There's no plugging holes when you get rid of the best player on your squad, right? And that's, I think, where the Raiders would be right now if they got rid of Max Crosby. Could you plug that hole? I mean, yeah. I think it would be better to have, two guys that could play 60% of the snaps or 50% of the snaps than have one guy playing 100% of the snaps. But that's just me. That hat that you use in the picture is hilarious. What hat did I use in the picture? What do you mean? What you mean, yo? That picture you used for this live, I mean. Oh. It was just this, bro. So, this. It's way too hot for that. Taylor Swift. Ooh, Gio, how dare you? Why do people watch sports? Entertainment? Fucking the love of the game? What do you mean? Why do people not watch sports is the question. How do you not watch sports? I gotta find my other glasses. These things suck. Hold on. Y'all stay over there. Come on, Saints. Play defense. Play defense. This Bills and Bengals game in the snow is fun, bro. It's fun. Oh, damn it. Let me out, let me out, let me out. No, no. Let me out. Do people know how sports even exist today? I don't know how to answer that, bro. What do you mean how? Dumbasses like me buy this shitty ass merch and rep that shit every day of their life. They get tattoos like this. They buy merch like this. They buy merch like this. They rock Raider shit. They rock Saint shit. They rock Steeler shit. They rock. That's how it exists, right? The people. We the people. We the people. What do you mean do I know how sports exist? 2-10, by the way. So? So? You act like that means something. We've been 2-10 for a long, long time, bro. We've been at the bottom of the barrel for years. The only thing that 2-10 means is we on the come up, right? That means we're getting better. We're getting better. Oh, what'd I do? Sports started as human sacrifice? Are we talking like Roman days? Those were way better. I mean, if you could watch somebody get murdered or beat to death, just fucking. Yeah, people continue being distracted to this day while incorrect blood is being shed. Yeah, I mean, it's a great distraction, right? I mean, look at the world around us. Why wouldn't you want to be distracted from the violence, from the chaos, from the nonsense, right? Sports is a way to take your mind off of shit, to come on here to talk to other people, to voice your opinion. Only need to say it once. Props to the Broncos, Bo Nix. At the end of the day, fuck the Broncos. Have you ever been to Raider Stadium? I've been to all three Raider stadiums. When is Aaron Rodgers going to retire? I don't know when Aaron Rodgers is going to retire. Probably this year, man. I think, he came back for a little bit of money this year. The fact that Aaron Rodgers is making less money than Geno Smith. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. I don't know, man. The Raiders are 53 years away from competing. GeoMex, that's just crazy talk. To my nation, we are not a quarterback away. Oh no, we are not a quarterback away. We are not. We are front office away. We are head coaching away. We are assistant coaching away. We are offensive linemen away. We are a starting caliber fast safety away, a fast linebacker away, a fast defensive lineman away, a number one receiver away. The list goes on and on, bro. A quarterback coach that could develop a damn quarterback. Yeah, we need a lot. Go Bills. It's cold as hell there. Football sucks. Then why are you on my channel? I'm not a bowl lever. I mean, I am a bowl lever. I wanted the Raiders to draft Bo Nix because of experience, right? God, it's cold out here. Why are you a football channel? Yeah, why are you in a football channel? I can't read. I thought Max was from Michigan. Nah, he played in Michigan. He's a Texas boy. Hope you're having a great day as well. Makes no sense. Mark needs to open up his checkbook to get Belichick. Oh my God, bro, you're blocked. Let me see. Block this dude. Block this dude. Get the hell out of my chat. All right, I won't block you. But come on, man. Come on. Is that really what the Raiders need? You're telling me. Let me in the house. Damn, it's cold out here. You're going to stand there and tell me that the Raiders need to hire another 70-year-old coach? That's our problem? I know that's the Brady way, right? I'm pretty sure that's the Brady way. I'm sure that's his excel in the building, 144-17. Let's go. Maybe 14-17. I think that sounds a little better. Negative 144. Are we talking yards? What are we talking here? What are we talking here? But Belichick, bro, Belichick is not the answer. Maybe in a couple years, and I think that's what Tom Brady's trying to do, right? That's the only way he knows to bring in an old-ass head coach, because that's how it worked in New England. But a lot of people forget Dick Daniels, Josh McDaniels is why it worked in New England. Say what you want about Belichick. Josh McDaniels' offense, bro. When he's not there, the Patriots have been ass. When he's there, the Patriots are good. I mean, the dude leaves, comes back, and look, they're the best team in football right now. So I don't think it was Belichick. I think it was a lot of the offense and, Belichick bringing in the right staff, the right defensive coordinator, the right defensive back coach, right? The right offensive coordinator, the right offensive line coach, the right game manager, not family, not family. Why are there so many trolls in here that got to get messages deleted? What sparked the interest to become a Raider fan, Rebel? I was born in Cali when I was a very young age, like 8 years old, 7 years old, 8, 7. They moved to LA. I could never go to games because I was an LA boy and Oakland was way too far. So when they moved to LA, I was all in for life. I was all in for life. Watching those teams, you know, those Super Bowl teams with Marcus Allen, with Jim Plunkett, um, you know, watching them old school players like James Jett just run across the field with nobody near him. Um, the intimidation factor, right? They were dirty. They played with ill intent, physicality. They tried to hurt people. That's what made me a Raider fan. Not this soft ass shit we're dealing with now. You know, the mystique of Al Davis being a rebel. That's why my name's Raiders Rebel. You know, Al Davis was the rebel of football, right? He changed the NFL completely. And people hated him for that. And I think, you know, the NFL still hates him for that. And I think they're still trying to do a hostile takeover and get Mark Davis out of the seat so there will be no more Davises owning the Raiders. I think that's the plan. I really do. I believe that deep in my heart that they want Mark Davis out of the picture. And there's people that in this organization that are fans that are just trying to, you know, gift wrap that shit. Let Tom Brady have all the say, give it all to Tom Brady. You know, Tom Brady ain't gonna have none of that, right? There's people above him like Jim Gray that have way more say than other people in the building. But let's not get too far into that. What Dan Marino and Brett Favre? Yeah, legends there. Damn, no snow there yet, Rebel. Not just rain here, but cold as hell. Yeah, no snow. Just shitty cold weather. I hate shitty cold weather. At least if there's snow, it's fun, right? I'm not 53 years. I said 53 players away. Oh, oh. Either way, it was funny. I thought it was funny. 53 players, 53 years. I don't think we're that far away, though, Gino. I don't think we're that far away. Hello. What's up? Hello. Hello, Ashley. What's up, Wisconsin White? Wisconsin White. That's a funny ass name. Oh, Whitetails. Well, it's different. Raiders. Ha ha ha. What a joke. You wish you were a Raiders fan? Well, there's a good laugh for today. Thank you. I needed that. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I would not. I would not wish this on anybody, bro. And it is starting to pour down rain in Tampa. That's what we like. Dirty, nasty, ugly football. Maybe the Saints will have a chance. But if you want to be a Raiders fan, man, all you have to do is buy some Raider gear. Not know shit about the football team or how to make them better, and then start a channel. You'll be good. I love the New England Patriots team. Why do you love the New England Patriots? Were you a Brady fan? You're hunting again, Zachary, in the woods. Any luck this time? You really like? Oh yeah, that the uniform, bro. That uniform is fire, dude. Fire. That light blue with the silver and the black. I'm not gonna lie. It's some sick ass jerseys. You're a Raider fan? Raiders. B5I. Why do people have weird names? Can you tell me why your name is LLAH42B5I? Are you like a robot? Are you an AI? Like, hi, remember me? Of course. How could I forget? It's your birthday today too? Well, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Sorry, there's a blender going on downstairs. Somebody grinding up bones. You're a big Mets fan? That's nice. The Mets are like the Mets are like the Raiders, aren't they? It's the team that can't win. Just can't get to the playoffs. Do you like our new and what? What? Between you and Candy calling me Gino, I said Gio. I said Gio. I'm gonna change my username. I said Gio, bro. I didn't say Gino. You're just self conscious of it now because Candy called you Gino. I, I never did that. One time I started to and I stopped myself. Um, the Raiders are playing the Broncos today. Does that mean win? They're playing the Broncos today? Do you like our new QB? The Raiders QB? Geno Smith? No, bro. No. No. I can't stand that dude. I have very harsh feelings. And as a person that never hates or hates on anybody, I hate Geno Smith, bro. I hate that dude with a passion. Finally on my way home from seeing my brother. I'm just leaving now. I'll be home in a couple hours. Nice. Shout out to your brother. Tell him I said hi. I ain't hunting. I already got 3 does and a 14 pointer. Damn. Oh, your girl's out there hunting with you? Nice, nice. Shout out to that, bro. That's special. Geo. You forgot the E. You forgot the E. Geo. Yeah, it was great. I'm on my way home now. Drive safe, blah, blah, blah. How's your fantasy this week? Um, I'm 9-4. I'm 9-4 on one, and I'm 8-5 on the other. I think it's been a rough couple of weeks. All my starters had bye weeks, and there was nobody that I could swap out for them. I was not prepared. I need to do a little more research next year and check when the schedule is going to be because I screwed myself badly. But I'm still in there. I'm still in there. We in a playoff race, and we gonna win this shit. We gonna come from the depths of hell with my shitty ass roster that nobody could ever win with, except for this coach right here. Nah, my roster is bad, bad. Travion Henderson, Ashton Genty, Quinshawn Judkins. I took all the rookies. Yes, yes, I did. They ain't helping me much. They ain't helping me much. I got CD Lamb. Didn't play the whole entire game. Pickens didn't do shit for me. Man, I'm dying. I'm dying. How long have I been a Raider fan? 45 years. I'm 50 since I was 5. I wasn't born into it. I had no family that was Raider fans. My dad hates sports. My mom hates sports. I was just an outcast that loved playing football in the streets, 2-hand touch, shoving people in the cars, you know. Like I said, watching Raider games in LA was fun, but when they moved to LA, shit, I was hooked. Currently in second place and in first place. Damn. First place would be nice, right? I showed you a live stream while here. Remember you said hi. What? Yeah. Gino. Gino. Can we just get Gino out of the game, bro? Just don't even play him. He's got an ankle injury. Let's just keep him out. Last season, the Raiders were way better. See, there's somebody that actually knows football. This team was way better, right? Last year, we had 8 players on defense, however many 8 is. I can't talk. We had 8 players on defense. 3 of them missed the entire season. 1 of them missed half the season. 2 of them missed 7 games, all on defense. And we competed in every single game. Yeah, we got blown out in the fourth quarter in some games because the team just gave up and they were on the field, the whole entire game. But this was a way better team last year. way better with Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, hell, even the um, what's the other kid we brought in? Damn, I don't even know his name. You're going to be 10-4. Damn. Oh, you meant 11-3. Well, that's even better. My dad has been a Raider fan since he was 8. He is now 43, and I'm now a Raider fan. Yeah, man. Word to advice for your father: don't don't force him to be a Raiders fan, bro. If you love your kids, don't make them be Raiders fans. It's lots of misery, um, depression, long losing streaks. Yeah, I'm hoping Greg Leary. I'm hoping some of these teams win too. I'm rooting for the Saints. I'm rooting for the Giants. I'm rooting for the Titans. I'm pulling for all of these teams. I'm not rooting for the Raiders this week. I mean, I got a Raider jersey on, but that's just because shit. That's what I do. But I'm not rooting. I'm just rooting for a fun game to watch. You met my brother when we were walking on River Rock. I know. I just said tell him I said hi. I didn't say I didn't meet him. Max Crosby is your favorite player. Max Crosby's everybody's favorite player, bro, because he's all we got. I mean, I guarantee you, if we get a quarterback or Brock Bowers continues to ball out like he does, Max Crosby's going to be a faded memory on a lot of people on this team, right? When this offense gets clicking because of Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers, I mean, what else do you have to root for, right? Max is in the Pro Bowl every year, um, whether he has the numbers or not, right? He's a fan favorite all around the NFL. There's teams all over the NFL, fans of different teams that love Max Crosby. So Gardner Minshew sucked, and we still did better. Facts, facts. I wish the Raiders would be 11-3 one day. I wish the Raiders would be 11-3 one day too, Greg Lira. I pray every single day that this team gets better, that this franchise gets better, that there's something that happens that makes my son want to watch Raider football again. Cause he's got a bunch of Raider shit. He's not like his father. He's like, man, he didn't see any of the winning days, right? When he was born, we were in a Super Bowl. Imagine that. I hope the Raiders pull out the upset today. What? Raiders 18, 6 field goals, Broncos 17, 5 field goals, and a safety. You should bet on that. You should bet on that because if you lay some skin on that and it happens, you could be rich. You could be rich. That would be a lot to happen. Raiders fan until I die. I love them that much. I mean, there you go. That's what we need. Diehard fans, right? Not fans that jumped on bandwagons because we moved to LA like I did, but I was a Raider fan before. Not fans that jump on the bandwagon because you live in Vegas and they moved to Vegas. Second, third generations. That's what we need. But shout out to you being a diehard Raider fan, even through all the misery. I love it. No, my favorite player is still Aiden O'Connell. I don't care what anybody says. Yep, that's just typical Raider fan, right? Root for a guy that's never going to get in the game or do anything for the team. My favorite player is Geno Smith right now because he's done his job to set up nicely for the NFL draft. I could rock with that, bro. I could rock with that. I could definitely rock with that. I can't believe JD5 is back for Washington, and they are getting cooked 14-0. Oh, and that was almost intercepted. JD5's a little rusty, bro. A little rusty. On the other hand, JJ McCarthy playing like 9 today. Playing like 9. Like autocorrect also. I'm glad we didn't give Max to the Cowboys. I mean, you know, I'm not mad that we didn't. I'm not mad that we, if we would have, I wouldn't be upset either way. Sit back on this shit right here. You know, if the Raiders could have traded Max Crosby, could you imagine where we'd be right now? If you got 2 first-round picks and a player for Max Crosby, we're picking in the top 5, no matter what, so far, right? If the Raiders pick in the top 5 or top 4, and you had 2 extra 1st-round picks for Max Crosby, man, this team could be you know, on an upward trajectory. But my brother said one of his buddies bet on the same game. It was like 12,000 to 1 odds, and he ended up with 12 grand on $100. I mean, that's how you do it right there. Joe Lugo, what's up? What's up, my guy? LL, if they give me a chance, I would, right? Honestly, yeah, I'm a girl, and boys tell me a girl can't play football. I play flag football, soccer, basketball, and softball. I mean, you can play whatever you want to. They have flags, they have flag football now. Shit, there's some girls out there in flag football that are better than the boys. Don't let anybody tell you can't do anything, right? Uh, Eventually, there'll probably be a girl in the NFL. There's some kickers out there that, in high school, they haven't made college yet, but you can do anything you put your mind to, yo. You do anything you put your mind to. I'm better than the boys on my team. I bet. I bet your daddy's a Raider fan. Probably got all kinds of aggression out there, running boys over. What position you play? What position? 21-11. The Bengals are up on the Bills. Raider Nation. Come on, come on. Raider Nation. She played quarterback and probably better than Gino. Come on, man. We ain't got to talk about the guy cheerleaders. Like we're not trying to go that route. Miami Dolphins on top. Let's go. Let's go. If the Dolphins make the playoffs, bro, that's crazy talk. That's crazy. These Dolphins come from the depths of hell. Hold up. What other games are on? What's the other games? I got to view my options for a minute. So we have Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Bills. That's what I'm watching now. What else we got? We got the Colts and Jags. Where's the Miami game? I don't see a Miami game. Is it on TV, CBS or something? Oh yeah, I was just talking shit. All right, let me go down here. I'll find it. Where is Miami? Oh, Miami and the Jets. No, we want the Jets to win, not Miami. Got me root for the wrong team over here. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, I'm not watching that game? Hold on. What the hell? Shador and Cam Ward? Y'all didn't even tell me that was on. I thought that was the late game. Patriots all the way. Shout out from Boston. Nice. Pushy in the house. Pushy in the house. Man, are you a Patriots fan? I don't know how y'all went from the depths of hell to bottom of the barrel last year to top of the division. That was my prediction for this team. This one. My prediction didn't last very long. Drake May is a dog, bro. Y'all got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Everybody thinks you got to have that mobile quarterback, right? He's mobile enough. He's crafty, and he's a dog behind center. Saints and Titans need to win in the second half. Let's go, let's go. And y'all got Travion Henderson, man. Travion Henderson, I said, was the best running back in this draft. You know, I commented over and over, if you wanted a complete running back, you take Travion Henderson in the first. Nobody listened to me. The Patriots snagged him up quickly in the second, right? Is that where they got him in the second? The dude was just a complete all around back. He has the speed. He can block. He can catch out of the backfield. He has the intelligence. He can play special teams. It was just a man. You would think it would be, clear as day, but Patriots should have been forced to lay down patches after getting caught watching other teams. Sorry if I offended anyone. That's messed up. Jack Ken in the building. What it do, man? What it do? You think there'd be harsher penalties for teams inflating footballs, stealing signals on the other side. It didn't hurt them very long, though, right? Didn't hurt them very long. They went right back up on top in a jiffy. Raiders in the building. All right, I gotta figure this out. Because every game is a damn commercial. Is it halftime already or something? I gotta find this Titans game on the four-way. On the four-way. Let's go to this one. What? I have a friend who's a Chargers fan at high school, but I thanked him for beating us when he tried bragging about it. Right? It does definitely help us in the draft, man. Now, if we could just pick the right pick, let's go Titans and Jets, right? I hear you, Kenna. I hear you. Um, change multi-view. Yes. So, sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to find different games. Nope, not that one. That's some bullshit. They will not let me watch. Some bullshit. They do not have the Cleveland Brown Titans game on a four-way package. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? Falcons Seahawks would be a good game. I could watch all those later. All right, what games do I need to know the score on? Let's go with these two. We are switching from 4 games to 2. We are now watching the Titans and the Browns because I need the Titans to lose. And we are now going to watch the Jets and the Dolphins. Let's go Jets. Jets. And the Raiders are still getting the short end of the stick. The Raiders always get the short end of the stick. I think they like the short end of the stick. The Saints suck. I mean, I don't know. They got a decent head coach in Kellen Moore. They got a bomb-ass running back. They got, Chris Olave. They were fortunate enough. They thought they had enough receivers to get rid of Shaheed Rahid or whatever the hell dude's name is, to Seattle to make them better. The Saints got a quarterback. Tyler Shuck is playing his ass off. He has a better quarterback rating than Shador Sanders, than Jackson Dart, than all the rookies right now. So Tyler Shuck is, Daniel Jones out with an Achilles injury. Wow. God, I thought the Raiders had bad luck. Damn. Yo, I hate to hear that for any team, but for the Colts, they was rolling, man. They had all the weapons. I don't know if their backup. If it's Riley Leonard, they still got a shot, bro. Watch Riley Leonard. Watch Riley Leonard come in and be the dog that they need on this team for the Colts. Because we all know, we all know it's not the dude behind him. Garrett has 20 sacks. He has 2 today. Golly, bro. Crosby has close to Garrett money, but no sacks. Crosby can't hold Myles Garrett's jockstrap, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. He is nothing like a Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett has everything you could possibly need at that position. He has the strength. He has the speed, the size, the awareness, every technique you can possibly need to get past a double team and a triple team. Max has length. Max has length, bro. He don't have the strength to beat these big, strong tackles. He doesn't have he don't have the tackling skills that Myles Garrett does, right? When you see Myles Garrett hit somebody, boom, he's hitting somebody. Max Crosby, he's tackling with one arm. He's sliding into tackles. He's jumping on people's back and they're carrying them. It's not even close, bro. It's not even close. Myles Garrett got paid and became a beast. Max Crosby got paid and fell off the map. And I know he leads the league in tackles for loss. That's great. That's great. But you know who else leads the league in tackles for loss? Defensive tackles. Defensive tackles. And more defensive tackles. Bro, you're not a defensive tackle. You're an end. Like, your job is to get to the quarterback, put pressure on him, and change games. Myles Garrett does that constantly, bro. Constantly. Let's give the Broncos a run for their money. Let's go Raiders. Victor. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for. Make it, make it a tough game. Look, if the Raiders can beat the Broncos and play spoiler, to their season, I'm all in for it. I'm all in for it. I don't care where we pick. I'm here for it. However, my preference is to just make it close, bro. Just make it look like we're a football team, right? An NFL football team, not a college team, not a high school team. Just make it look like we want to compete and we want to play in the silver and black. Holy shit, I just watched 2 people smash into each other on the highway and the car just flew into a ditch. Did you go back and help? Damn, you ain't gonna stop to make sure everybody's okay? Football sucks balls. Wow. Sucks to hear that about Daniel Jones. Hurt Achilles against the Raiders 2 years ago. Yep, he did. He did do that as fact, GeoMix. He had the neck injury, had the Achilles injury. That's horrible, but they have a quarterback that was picked in the first round. Can he take them to the playoffs? Or do they go with Riley Leonard? If it's me and I'm the coach, I've already seen your quarterback give games away, game after game after game. Put it in the young kid's hands, right? Notre Dame, Riley Leonard took them to the championship. They lost their first game. They went undefeated the rest of the season. Riley Leonard was a major, major part of that. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They didn't allow him to throw it enough. Florida drivers are ridiculous. Raiders, you back? Scar, what's good? What's good? We still got bad luck though. I mean, we cursed. We're cursed. Got moderated for a reason earlier. What? Weird. Somebody kicked you out? What you mean? So far from Vegas. You there or just yeah? Oh no, I'm not in Vegas. I'm far. I'm far from Vegas. I lived in Vegas for 25 years of my life. Jesus is the Son of God. Do you know that for a fact? Do you know that for a fact? He died on the cross for our sins and resurrection. Yeah, yeah. And rose 3 days later. Were you there? Did you see it? Believe in Jesus, and you will not die, but have everlasting life. That sounds way too good to be true, bro. My grandma believed in Jesus. She's dead. She didn't come back. Grandpa, he didn't believe. Uh, I see him sometimes. Just kidding. Can you please say Abram? Abram. Marine Raider. Here works for me. What? 805. What's good, my brother? Appreciate you popping in. Show some love. What's your score predictions? Who you got? Furpo just on the trigger today. He's just sniping people. It's all good. It's all good. I already said it. I never seen a car fly around like Dukes of Hazzard until the car smashed into the other car and just flew into the ditch. So I said, didn't you didn't stop and go back and make sure they was okay? It's crazy, bro. Hi, you're new here? Well, welcome. TLK in the building. Appreciate you pulling up. Double tap the screen, show some love. If you like this kind of content, think about subscribing. We're on the highway and there's way too much traffic. Couldn't stop. Was a ton of cars behind me. Shit, that's you just pull over, jump out, run across traffic. Somebody could be dying over there. You might need to, wrap somebody's bleeding wounds up or something. You could have been a lifesaver, bro. Could have been a lifesaver. Easton, Raiders are trash. Why you want to come in my channel and talk shit about my team? That's 2-10, bro. Like, does it make you feel better to talk shit about a losing team? Chewy in the building. What's good, my guy? Appreciate you pulling up. Y'all go check out Chewy's channel. Live content. I don't know what happened to our channel. We were supposed to start together, but it never worked out. Like for 10 years of good luck. Shit, we need more than good luck. Raider Menace in the building. Yeah, it's freezing, bro. It's freezing. It's like 30 degrees outside. The wind's blowing. Looks like it's going to snow. Not really a fan, but join in. What do you think about the conspiracy of the NFL being rigged? I don't know how much of a conspiracy it is anymore. I mean, when you look at kickers missing field goals from 10 yards out, if you look at guys running out of bounds, with no time left on the clock when they're in chance to to kick a field goal or score a touchdown. Last week, I believe it was the dude that just got his Achilles torn, Daniel Jones with the Colts, ran 35 yards backwards into the end zone and took a safety at the end of a game that they were winning. So when you see stupid ass plays like that, it's kind of hard to say it's not rigged. And when there's so much money involved in it nowadays, I mean, I would lean more to the route of it's rigged. Like it's definitely rigged. It's because Easton is lonely. Raider Nation welcomes all, even douchebags. Geomegs. We gotta run a live one of these days, Rev. Yeah, man, anytime. Just hit me up. Shit, you got my phone number? You got all my shit? It's still the same? Yeah, we definitely need to run one. Talk about this horrible ass team. Ricky Diaz, what's good? Hey, Rebel Raiders. Hey, I watched college football, and yesterday Indiana and Georgia won. Indiana game was a good game, bro. I, college football it's starting to be better than the pros, like in my opinion. Now they need to work out their playoff system, um, but these games, man, these games are these games are on point. They're fun to watch. The Indiana game was crazy, defensive game, right? A rock throwing contest. Um, some people don't like those games. Some people do. I thought, watching Mendoza, I thought he needed to do a little more against the Ohio State team, right? They had some good drives. They kicked 3 field goals, 2 field goals, whatever it was. They won the game. And for me, it's nice seeing Ohio State, undefeated last year. Only lost, one game the year before. So I like seeing these teams that are dominating, get knocked off their pedestal. Damn good day of college football. Georgia, I think, pretty much knocked Alabama out. I'd be surprised if Alabama makes the college playoffs, but I'm pretty much surprised every time they make any decisions over there. Raiders going to get another ass whooping this week. We'll see, bro. We'll see. JK, what are you joking about? Bro, I just scrolled and there's some crackhead chick on the next slide. What? Okay. Messed up. Why are you talking about people like that? And I made it to the bottom. Whew, thank God. I'm tired of scrolling. Now I can just watch it go from here. That took a long time. 14-7 in the snow. It's starting to snow. Coming down in Cleveland. All right, under the gun. Let's call it a place. Cam Ward avoids the tackle. Gonna roll out. Scramble. Looking. Throws way high. Tight end can't make the catch. And the Tennessee Titans. They are close. That's all I want. They are close. They are close. This might be the most exciting game all day. Great play by Cam Ward. Let me ask you this, Raider fans in the building. If the Tennessee Titans decide that Cam Ward is not their guy, right? And they go get Mendoza in this draft. If you're the Raiders, do you trade for Cam Ward? Let me know in the comments. Hashtag yes, hashtag no. If you're a Raiders fan or just a football fan, if the Titans make a crazy decision and decide they like Mendoza or they like one of these quarterbacks better than they like Cam Ward, do you go get Cam Ward? And what do you give for him, if so? Shout out for the $2. Let's go. I predicted the Raiders winning today. I don't want them to win because of the draft, but I would rather win against the faggot ass donkeys, Broncos. I threw in that last part myself. Ad-libbing. Accident, scrolls. Yeah, I seen that. Damn, 70 is nice in December, Kennedy. Yeah, Florida, man, it's crazy in Florida. It'd be 70, 80 degrees right now. I was out there 2 years ago for 3 years. It was nuts. I couldn't believe 80-degree days in September. And I mean, in December, in January, February. Are the Raiders winning? Geomex says no to Cam Ward. Okay. I think the Raiders have a chance, right? I think they have a chance to compete in this game. You have Brock Bowers, you have Ashton Genty, you have things going for you. I believe if they make a switch and put Antonio Mafi on one side and Caleb Rogers on the other, I believe this offensive line is a little stronger. I believe we could run the ball a lot better with those two in there. And if that's the case, then we have a chance to compete against the Broncos. But if they don't fix the offensive line problems, and we still have Geno, right? So having Geno, it's kind of hard to say either way whether the Raiders lose or win or lose because Geno's going to throw his interception, but when is the interception going to occur? Right? Is it going to occur when we're driving down trying to take a lead at the end of the game when we have a chance to win? When we have the lead and by 3 points or something, and he throws the interception and gives the lead up. It's just when Geno makes his mistakes that the Raiders season relies on. And it shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is. Hashtag Raiders, it depends on the cost. Our first round, if we had to give up our first round pick this year for Cam Ward, would you do it? I'd rather try and go get Joe Milton. I mean, God, that's a bad fucking throw, bro. That is a horrible throw by Shador Sanders. He threw it behind the receiver or behind the running back. Threw it literally behind him on a screenplay. Damn. Joe Milton, I don't know, man. I don't know about Joe Milton. I think he's got the arm talent, but does he have the intelligence, right? Does he have the intelligence? We know he's got all the athletic traits. Can he be a smart quarterback in the NFL? That remains to be seen. Oh, the Jets almost intercepted that. Damn it. But if you're taking a project, right? If you're planning on go with Aiden O'Connell, until his shit is up, then I wouldn't mind a Joe Milton, right? I wouldn't mind bringing in Seattle's backup. The hell is his name? Alabama quarterback from last year, right? Yes, I'm a Raiders fan. Nice. What's going on with the Ravens right now? Hold on, give me a second. I believe they're up, but I don't know how much. Oh, they are losing. The Ravens are getting beat 20-9 by a 34-year-old quarterback. Damn. That is rough. 6-6. Both teams trying to hang in there for a playoffs, and Mike Tomlin probably coaching for his job. So your Steelers are losing 20-9. What are the Saints doing in this rainstorm over here? Bro, it is pouring in. Where are they at? Tampa? It was wild there. Damn, now you screwed up my game. I gotta go back and find it. Some bitch. Some bitch. Raiders on me. Raiders on 3. Raiders. Saints score is 14-10. Yeah, this is pissing me off, bro, because I can't get the games I want to watch. Oh, Baltimore down to the 5. Sorry, I couldn't catch up. I was gonna start calling the game, but huge play for the Ravens to get back in the ball game. It is 9:20 left in the third quarter. They are down 20-9, but they are in business at the 5-yard line. So if you're a Ravens fan, they're coming back. Saints score is 14-10. I can't see the score, but I believe so. Damn it, stop doing that. Wrong button. Jeez Louise. I'm missing football here. Fuck, killing me, Holmes. Killing me, Smalls. Boo! Go Chiefs. I'm 41 years old. I've been a Raiders fan my whole life. Shout out Ricky Diaz. I'm 50. I've been a Raider fan my whole life too. Jack Kenna says, Raiders. PPV has to has the game on if you can't watch? Not much of a Raider fan, but hell no to the Chiefs. Right? That's what I'm talking about. At least we can all agree on something. You don't have to be a Raiders fan, but we all hate the Chiefs. Raiders. If the Raiders had given up a first round pick, then or no for Ward. They're gonna have to give up a first round. There's no way around that, Kenna. You're not getting a first overall pick for not giving up a first round. No on the first round pick for Ward if it's our first round pick. Touchdown Ravens. Yeah, I'm not a huge Cam Ward fan. He played well against us. I've watched him play some games. He does well. Um, but I think he's got a way to go. I think, if I was the Titans, I would have drafted him. I would have went with Will Levis this year, and I would have let him sit and learn, the NFL instead of throwing him right into the fire. If it was me. Milton for Max Crosby in a first. Oh my God, no, no, hell no, please no. Looks like the Titans and Saints can sneak a win. Man, I hope so. The Titans, yeah, 14-7. They are in the mix. Um, Other half, we got 9 over there, right? 9 over there, killing it in Minnesota, 14-0 over the JD5 Washington Commanders. Um, this is what I've said on this channel many, many times. Is you can be like Dan Quinn and the Washington Commanders, who other than Jaden Daniels don't have a lot of injuries, but that team has fallen apart this year. They went from being in the NFC Championship last year with a rookie quarterback to being 3-11 or whatever they are, 3-12, 3-11. Um, how quickly you can go from this to this in the NFL. And everybody thinks we're a quarterback away, that we're just going to go get our quarterback this year and it's going to be all good. Bro, we are not even close to that. Um, I was arguing with Vinny Bonsignore on X, right? Because he says, watch for the Raiders to go get a first round quarterback this year. I think that's a mistake. I really do. I really think that's a mistake. The quarterbacks next year, I think, have more skills, more traits, are more dynamic. You know, they make plays. And you can go get a guy like, Mendoza to stand in the pocket and throw the ball. But you already got a guy in Aiden O'Connell that can do the exact same thing, bro. The exact same thing. So I'm not reaching on a quarterback. To me, I'm tightening up this defense. I'm fixing the O-line. And then let the cards fall where they fall. Thoughts on Warren Sapp, tenure with the Raiders? I liked Warren Sapp, man. I liked Warren Sapp. I thought he was that dude in the middle. Was that touchdown Bills? Or Bengals? What just happened? Did Cook fumble again? 2 weeks in a row, bro. 2 weeks in a row you're going to fumble. You haven't fumbled all year. Oh, yeah, that's out. Oh, that's bad. Man, James Cook letting his team down. They actually cooking. Baltimore. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Let Baltimore be a perfect example for Raiders fans that think we are a quarterback away. That if we just go get a mobile quarterback that can run the football, we're going to be in the playoffs. Look at Lamar Jackson. Look at the Ravens. They have one of the probably top 10 coaches, maybe top 15. I'd say top 10 coach in the NFL right now. They have Travis Henry. They have weapons galore. Their defense has stepped it up lately. And you can't win a game. Pinchy Saints and Titans and Giants, please win one more. Yes, please. I'm going to walk out quarterback Uncle Rico and are going to save the season. Um, if you're talking about the Raiders, ain't nobody saving this season, bro. I would say on Ward, you might take another quarterback, address the O line, or a defensive player. That's where I'm at. A defensive player, man. I think if the Raiders can go get Caleb Downs, that is your quarterback on the defense. That is a guy that can run sideline to sideline, that can play cover one and still cover either side of the field. It is a guy that can play in the box. He is a guy that can tackle. He's a playmaker. I would love to have a Caleb Downs. I would love to have a Arvell Reese, right? A linebacker that can cover ground, that can get to the quarterback. That's better than what we have in pass coverage. Um, the other linebacker, CJ, what the hell is his name? I can't think of his name. But, the Raiders. I mean, I'm not trying to act like I'm a genius, bro, but I literally believe I could fix this Raiders team with two drafts and a coach. Two drafts and a coach. It's simple. It's simple. It's not that hard. It's not. It's not that hard. You need speed at linebacker. You need speed at safety. You need speed on the outside at receiver. You need speed at running back, which we do not have. And you need to win in the trenches, bro. It's football 101. Packers are going to win. Yo, 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 go Birds. Shane Butler in the building. How you been, my guy? It's been a minute. Fly, Eagles, fly. We're winning Monday night. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Shane, you talked all that shit. I don't even know if the Eagles could beat the Raiders. I mean, if the Raiders win one game this season, I would think it would be the Eagles game. If Spytech puts his input on the game plan. Fly, Eagles, fly. Raiders are cooked against the Broncos. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't feel the blowout this week. The live stream is carefully LB. What? The creator is verified member of the Raiders community. Your mom's part of the LGBTQ community, bro. I seen her cross-dressing the other day at a damn parade. Don't come in here talking shit about my Raiders or my channel. I like Carr for Notre Dame in 2027 if the Raiders don't draft a quarterback this season. You like Carr, but you didn't like Riley Leonard? Kenna. Which TV station is broadcasting the Raiders game today? I don't know what game is going to be on. I got YouTube TV, so I don't know what it's on locally, but I'd guess CBS. If I had to guess, I could see the Raiders getting a high draft pick and maybe dropping back for more picks, as well as Spytech to do his magic. I wish we would have did that last year, man. That was my plan last year. If the Raiders listened to me last year, right, and moved back in the draft to wherever, it didn't matter, 12th, 15th, 18th. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, right? Because we could have got Nicky Minwari, one of the best safeties. He's going to do, if he stays healthy, going to be a Hall of Famer, girl. Nicky Minwari is a dog. He's got Seattle playing lights out on defense right now. You know, he's the leader on that team already as a rookie, I feel. And Jahad Campbell, man. Jahad Campbell over there killing it for the Fly Eagles Fly. Shane Butler's team. You know, they move down one spot. They go get a Jahad Campbell at 32nd. And the dude is balling out. He's one of the best linebackers in the NFL right now. So trading back makes all the sense in the world. To me, it makes all the sense in the world. We need to build this team through the draft. And you build a team through the draft by having draft capital. Amazing. Amazing. If you have draft capital, you can draft more players, right? And there's some dogs on defense on this in this draft. If you like defensive line, if you like corners, if you like safeties, if you like linebackers, take your pick in this draft. Take your pick. But there's only so many first rounders. After that, it falls off a little bit, just like every year. Damn it, just scored versus the Saints. Yes. You're way ahead of me. What are you talking about? The Saints have the ball. Wait, are you for real? Unless they just intercepted it for a touchdown. I see the Saints have the ball at 2nd and 8 with 3:19 left on the clock. They're in the process of a 49-yard drive. Or did I read that wrong? Ow, that hurt my eyeball. Did I read that wrong? Damn it, Tampa Bay just scored versus the Saints. I didn't read that wrong. I think it's the other way around, Kenna. I'm not questioning you, but unless you're way, way ahead of me, which I don't know how you're that far ahead. The Saints have the ball at the 10-yard line in the shotgun. They're in a jumbo set, 2 tight end, handoff up the middle, and they pick up a first down. Bills tried to cheat. They didn't call a touchdown and go for another drive to fumble. That's what happens in the NFL, bro. Cheaters never win, right? That's the way I was raised. Cheaters never win. Bro, watching the Raider team makes me sad. It's just because the team sucks so bad. I want to cry. And as an Eagles fan, bro, I hear you. I've cried myself to sleep a couple of nights this season. Yeah, I'm gonna stream the Raiders game as well. I'm gonna get off here in a second and get ready for that. But yeah, I will be on all day today. I missed 3 days the last couple of days. I've had major back problems. I have a knot on the back of my neck, on my back like this big. I don't know what it is. And I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't go to the damn doctor. I don't believe in doctors. So why you see me sitting like this? Oh, God. And it's making it worse, I think. But I haven't been on in a couple of days, so I'm going to try to tough it out and get as much time as I can today. The other day you told me in your live city in LA County, are you still going for a team that'll never come back to LA? LA has a good franchises that have won Super Bowls in their time back. I don't know why they didn't go to LA, man. I don't know why. Will they come back to LA? Touchdown Steelers. I don't think they're ever coming back to LA. I just don't think that's in the cards. But you never know. Somebody else might buy the team. Tom Brady might move them back to Oakland, might move them back to LA eventually. But I just don't feel like that's the correct move. I mean, we're in Vegas. Embrace it, deal with it, right? I think that's what we're gonna have to do as fans. Moving at this point would just be stupid. But having a team in Las Vegas, in Sin City, where people can go out and party all night long and then come in and try to practice or play football games, it's probably not a place you want an NFL stadium. And I've said that. I lived in Vegas 25 years, and I said Vegas was not a place for pro sports. But the Knights have worked, the Aces have worked. Why not football? But it just doesn't seem to be. So yeah, man, I'm a LA boy. I love them back in LA, but they couldn't work out the new stadium plans. Mark Davis had to have his own stadium, which the city of Las Vegas built for him, free of charge. Great business decision, right? Or you could have went and played in LA with the Rams and the Rams and Raiders, or the Rams and Chargers, or the Chargers and Raiders. I don't think that would have been a good look for the Chargers and the Raiders to be sharing the same stadium, being rivals. But I would have been happy if they would have built a new stadium in LA or even Oakland, man. Just build a new stadium. Keep us in Oakland. I'd have been good with that. Raiders for the win. Easy win for the Broncos. How easy was it last 2 weeks ago? Wait, 3 weeks ago, whenever we played, y'all put up 10 points on a shitty Raiders team. Don't come in here acting like your Broncos are great, bro. Your Broncos have won a lot of games from, you know, some good play, but a lot of it has been luck, right? A lot of it has been the ball bouncing their way. Is it going to happen in the playoffs? I don't think so. The way the Broncos are losing games, it's not a recipe for continuing to win throughout the playoffs, and they're going to have to change some shit, and it might have to start with us. But if they lose to us, y'all are in trouble. Um, They are the same O line as well, but Pete Carroll as head coach, dude might not ever play our rookies. I mean, I've said this a million times on this channel, right? Our O line was top 13 in the NFL from December last year till the end of the season with Antonio Pierce, with the North Turners, with the North Turners, with the Turners, right? This offensive line was 13th in the NFL. You know where we are this year? 32nd. 32nd in the NFL. We went from 13th best offensive line because you had to come in with a shitty offensive line coach and make your son try to be a something he's not in the NFL. So, yeah, man, they just killed us. The real robot, they overhyped. Who, the Broncos? Don't trip. What you mean? Why the fans are still here? What? What? I don't know. Rooting for the Raiders. Let's go. Still going to win though. Hey Aiden, we want them to lose. So if we get the first round draft pick, Aiden's not gonna get in the game, bro. I've said this a million times too. Pete Carroll will never let Aiden O'Connell come in because he's already right? He's already let the rookies come in, play on the offensive line. It's already made him look bad. He was wrong about Caillou Blue Kelly. He's been wrong about everything this Raider franchise has done since he's been in the building. You really think this man? My bad. You really think this man is going to do anything to help this team? Hell no. He won't be wrong. If you put in Aiden O'Connell and it looks good, he looks stupid. You can't do that as a head coach with 40 years experience. Just want the Raiders to do well and win and do good because I have an uncle that likes the Raiders. I'm so happy that they're a good history, but they need to get really good again. I beg for the for what? For the happy. What the hell is a happy? You're ahead of me, bro. 17-14. Damn, you must be way ahead of me. I see Tampa has the ball, so I guess they didn't score. My brain and my fingers aren't connecting. What I meant to say was I would try to acquire Joe Milton and a first round for Max. I think you can get two. I think we can get two for Max, bro. I really believe we can get two first round picks and a player for Max Crosby, because there's a lot of teams that are just a defensive player like Max away from making deep playoff runs. And when you have a player that has that value, you don't devalue yourself as the Raiders. We'd be a clown organization. Okay, we already are a clown organization. We traded a third round pick for Geno Smith. The one that we got, a third round pick for Devontae Adams, who leads the NFL in touchdowns. We gave away the best receiver in the NFL for a third round pick. So no, we cannot trade Max for a first round. It would have to be two and a player, in my opinion. Or he doesn't go anywhere. We don't even pick up the phone. We ain't even talking about it. Tragedy, I get it, but the question is why do we go from a team that never come back to LA? Oh,
It's because the Rams came back. When the Rams came back, it messed everything up. And then San Diego Chargers moved to L.A. You can't have three Los Angeles teams. It's too hard. If they were San Diego and Oakland still, and then L.A., it would be different. I feel, but having three Los Angeles teams, it's just crazy. Can I understand Max Crosby? He is stuck on himself with the freaking podcast. Um, most players that are good are stuck on themselves. But when you have fans that constantly hype you up and, say you're the greatest player to ever walk the face of the earth, you have to eventually buy in, right? You have to start believing it yourself. Raiders come to LA every season. You're trying too hard. What do you mean? Yeah, they come to LA every season. They play the Chargers. What does that mean? What am I trying too hard for? Oh, you talking to the other dude? I don't know. But either way, the Raiders ain't going back to LA, bro. They play there, once a year, and I think that's the only time we coming back. You like the Raiders? Shout out, Elena. Where you at, bud? I'm in Arkansas. Costco run with the wife. Nice. Pick up some Raider gear. Actually, don't buy no Raider gear. We need to boycott this team. Tragedy, you're dodging the question. Only some people just don't get it. This is still Raiders territory in LA. I mean, we still own LA. You think, right? Fan wise. But win wise, we don't own shit in LA, bro. We haven't won in SoFi Stadium since COVID when there was nobody in the building. So I think Raider fans, LA and Oakland Raider fans are delusional, bro. And I'm a LA and Oakland Raider fan, but I'm not delusional, right? Yes, they have the most fans because they were in Oakland, because they were in LA. But we don't own shit in LA, bro. We haven't won there in so long. It's pitiful. Like if we still owned LA, and yes, the Chargers game, all you seen was silver and black. Yes, I get it. It's still LA ran. But as a team, we don't own shit in LA, bro. We can't even win a game there. Can't even win a game when you have home field advantage in another team stadium and you can't even take advantage of it. This team is bad, bro. This team is bad. It'll always be Raider territory, bro. You're never gonna get rid of that. Most of Raider fans still live in Los Angeles. Most of them travel to Vegas, every week to watch this team when they're at home. So fan wise, we own LA, but win wise, bro, we're bad. I see more Rams fans in LA nowadays. And that's gonna start to change too. I mean, as soon as damn GeoMax, what he deleted everything. What the hell? Sniping over here. Um, Thank you for the show. This is Tommy from Lake Tahoe. Still waiting for the snow to go skiing. Man, I ain't been skiing in a long time. That shit would be fun. It's been a minute. I need to get this damn games on right. 17-17. Tampa Bay and the Saints with 12 minutes left. Can I create my own thing? Because this is bullshit. I want to watch certain games. Fucking create my own. All right, that one's got the Jets. Washington, I don't care about that game. Seattle, I don't care about that game. I don't care about that game. Why don't they have a build your own thing on here, bro? Why can't I pick my own teams that I want to see?
With all the money we pay for YouTube TV, you would think you'd be able to pick the damn games you want to watch on a 4 screen. Instead, they got all these shitty games on that don't mean nothing to me. All right, let's just go with Tampa Bay, the Jags, because I want to see who came in. Does anybody know who came in? Who came in for the Colts? Touchdown, Jacksonville, flag down. Jacksonville's looking nasty, bro. Oh, it's 21-17 Titans. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Stop playing. It's only the third quarter, but maybe Shador really is a Raiders fan. Shador is a Raiders fan. Appreciate you, my guy. Big wave in the building. You a hater and trying too hard. Probably is. Who knows? I'm not trying hard at all. Just speaking the truth. What are you speaking the truth on? I don't even know. I lost the conversation. Even Jacory Myers and Jacoby is balling out. I mean, we already knew that, bro. We already knew that. It's this coaching staff. Hi, Mason. What's good? Half of LA fans are Rams fans. That's it. Stop it. I mean, I don't know half. I think if you take the Chargers fans and the LA fans, they might be close to equaling Raiders fans in Los Angeles. I believe there's still more Raider fans in LA than there are Rams fans. But when the Rams make the playoffs, if they win the Super Bowl this year, that could flip. That could flip, right? There's a lot of Raider fans that, aren't loyal Raider fans, right? They aren't true to this shit. They're only Raider fans when we're winning. If the Raiders haven't won a SoCal game, fans still loyal is all I'm saying. Oh yeah, I agree 100%. There's diehard Raider fans in LA. That's never going to change. Never. It's more to assume that that means the Rams fans LA because of half of the combination of NFL. The Rams have more fans in LA right now. That's a fact. Show me the fact. Prove it. Is there a stat? Is there a number? Is there a chart? Did they do a census? Did they go knock on the door and say Raiders fan, Chargers fan, Rams fan? Okay. Because if they didn't do that, bro, you're just speculating. You're just assuming that there's more Rams fans in LA than Raider fans. And that's your opinion. You can speculate that, but there are no facts on it. There are no facts. And if I had to guess, still runs LA, bro. Whether we win or lose in SoFi, we still run LA fan-wise. Damn, how far behind am I? It's chat. I'm an hour from LA, but father goes to Raider games all season ticket holder. Nice. I know you're a hated Rams fan like the 49ers fans. So stop it. Seahawks, man. Soul Snatcher. I don't want to hear it. I didn't call you a hater. That's what he called you. But, like I said, if you come up with a census, come up with facts, then there'll be facts. Jaguars in the end zone. Did they score again or was it called back? GeoMex, peace out. Raiders. Pull back up, watch the Raiders live. What time is it? Oh, shit, I got 30 minutes. I got to get off here. I got a bunch of shit to do. Final score against the Falcons, Seahawks, 30-9. Holy Jesus. All right, so what else we got? Oh, cool. We to the bottom. Y'all talk amongst yourself. We're going to commentate some football for the rest of this shit. All right, the Saints, 17-17, 2nd and 8, 10 minutes left in the game. They got trip stacked to the bottom. Looks right, throws short, caught, first down, Saints to the 28-yard line. They are on the move. On the other hand, we have 31-13. Jacksonville just dominating the Colts. The Colts receive a kickoff to the 10, to the 20, to the 30, to the 35, down to the 36-yard line. On the other hand, handoff. Saints, they pick up 3. The other game that probably most of the nation is watching, Shador versus Cam Ward. So-called friends. Mason Graham is down with the injury. Not good for the Cleveland Browns. But it is 21-17. The Titans with the lead. Who is the damn Colts quarterback? It's Riley fucking Leonard. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I took a lot of shit all year long by Kenna, by other guys that were Notre Dame fans that said Riley Leonard was not an NFL quarterback. It's funny that they have a first-round pick over there that was drafted 3rd overall sitting on the bench, and Riley Leonard has earned that spot. I don't know shit about quarterbacks. I don't know shit about football. I just guess. I'm just guessing. Riley Leonard's got that dog in him, bro. And you know, Shador had the, I didn't have a week of practice, blah, blah, blah. This fool ain't had a week of practice either. That might have been picked off. What? And I talk shit about Riley Leonard and he throws a pick. What do you mean? The receiver had the ball in his hands. They're still fighting for it. Pittman comes away with it, bro. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It is in Pittman's hands. You can't call that. You got to replay. You can't give that away, bull. That's bullshit. That's trash. Riley Leonard got robbed right there. Pittman got both hands on the ball. He's bringing it in. The defender comes over his back, rolls on the ground on it. They both have possession, and they give it to the other team. That's crazy. That's crazy. What happened to a tie goes to the runner like baseball? Shit. Oh, what do we got? So then by your own or LA's Rams territory. I didn't say that. I never said that. LA will always be Raiders territory. Tyler Shook out of the pocket. 5-10. Touchdown Saints. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. 13-17, 8:26 left in the game. Tyler Shuck with a great 20-something yard run. Where we at? And he got licked. Got hit in the back. He got a shoulder pad in the spine. That don't look like it felt good. Don't look like it felt good. Well, he's up and he's walking. I can't believe they gave Jacksonville that ball, bro. That was so shitty. Well, the teams that we need to help us out are helping us out. Nope. What? What did it say? What? Oh, the other dude. No, Rams can still get caught up in the Raider territory. The only way we can end this debate is if the Rams and the Raiders play in SoFi next year. So NFL, if you're listening, can you help us out? Can you make it a Rams Raiders match in SoFi, and you know, see who shows up, who has a home field advantage, and that should squash the whole concept of this conversation. There's still bars in cities that rep the Raiders. Rams can get caught slipping. Broncos better not F this up by talking their smack. Are they talking smack? Who are they talking smack on? Finally got off work. Shout out for the $1.99. Raiders. Thank you for keeping the lights on. It means the world to me. We are up to $8.97. $10 for the live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. We're making what, $5 an hour? All right, let's go. We have trips to the bottom, man in motion, 21-17. Cam Ward is under center with 13:51 left to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. He's going to hand off. He's going to pick up 2. It was a snowstorm, but it's not sticking. It's been snowing for a minute in Cleveland. It's just not sticking on the field. The Broncos fans talking smack on the Raiders like it was an easy win. Yeah, bro. The Raiders might be an easy win. But when you play a team 2 times, when you have tape, a lot of tape on a team that's in your division, when you get cooked the first time in their house and you have an opportunity to bring them to your house and return the favor, can the Raiders do it? Do they have the team to do it? Do they have the coaching to do it? My opinion is no. We've been outcoached in every single game with a 74-year-old coach with 40 years experience. We've been outcoached in every game. Even the ones we won, we were outcoached in. So I'll be back to support during the next game. Appreciate you. Zach Ertz got bent like the best straw. What? We played Bears today. I hope we don't get embarrassed ourselves. Who, Packers fans? That's going to be a hell of a game, bro. I got the Packers in this one because Ben Johnson said that he wanted to stay in the division because he liked beating the hell out of the Packers and he likes beating Matt LaFleur. I don't think that goes over well in Green Bay. I think Micah Parsons has something to say about it. I think Josh Jacobs has something to say about it. I think Jordan Love has something to say about it. And I believe the Packers beat Chicago today. How was losing Herbert and Harbaugh? Oh, losing to Herbert and Harbaugh? I mean, what do you mean? A loss is a loss, bro. It don't matter if it's in a division. It don't matter if it's out of division. Losing sucks. Losing sucks. There's no way around it. You can't church it up, none like Joe Dirte. Losing sucks, bro. So it's a shitty taste. It felt like shit. It's horrible to have home field advantage in a stadium that's not yours and you can't win in. So that's how it feels, bro. It feels like ass. Jacksonville down to the 8. They're gonna score again. Damn. Should be a good one for the top spot. We ain't doing well against them after Rodgers left. I don't know, bro. I think y'all doing really good without Aaron Rodgers. I like Matt LaFleur. I like what he's got going on over there. All right, in the gun. Got trips to the top. You roll out. Meow, what do you want? Oh, and that should have been intercepted. What, kidder? What, kidder? You're cold. What are you doing out there? All right, we are down to 7 minutes with a 7-point lead. The Saints trying to pull off the unheard of and shut the door on the Tampa Bay playoff hopes with Baker Mayfield. For basically a whole rebuild, we ain't doing so bad. You're right. Right? I mean, y'all ain't doing bad, bro. They got some dogs over there. They got some pieces. Oh! Huge run. Tennessee Titans down to the 10. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Win, lose, or tie. Raiders till I die. I got long sleeves on, but yeah. Raiders till I die. Where is he at? The 20? Where do you get taken down at? Close to the red zone. They're close to the red zone. That's all I know. That's all I know. Sound and Watson are some killers for show. You got some dogs over there. Are you still taking a break from streaming though? Nah, man. I just haven't been streaming because, for one, the Raiders suck, and for two, nobody pulls up on the channel when I do film breakdowns. That I can't monetize because they want to give me red flags every time I try to do some film breakdown. So it's just not really nothing to talk about. I mean, we can talk about Pete Carroll being ass, Geno Smith being trash, till we're blue in the face. And there's really nothing to talk about with the Raiders. So it's just kind of dumb for me to be on 5 to 6 days a week when nobody really gives a shit if I'm on or not. So, I mean, now, if every time I went live I had 200 people in here, then it'd be a different story, right? But I just don't feel like everybody wants to hear the same shit every day. So there's just no reason for me to go on every day. But if there's stories or something to talk about, then I'll definitely be on. Last week was just or this week was just an off week. Yeah, Romeo Dobbs is a beast, bro. Josh Jacobs, I don't know what's going on over there, but y'all got like 3 running backs on that squad. So, and you got Micah Parsons, bro. Any team with Micah Parsons has a shot. I would say that about Max Crosby, but it hasn't been the case. It hasn't been the case. But Green Bay definitely has way more. They're way further along than the Raiders ever will be. Their quarterback sat for 3 years and learned the NFL behind a great, like our quarterback played for the Jets. We better win today. Geno Smith is selling us, bro. Yeah, Geno Smith is a piece of shit, garbage, fuck. Raiders suck ass. That's not nice, bro. That's not nice. Is that where you want to be when Jesus comes back? Talking shit about my Las Vegas Raiders? It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. Oh, man. Let's smoke some trees up in this biatch. Can't believe I didn't turn on my monetization on this video. Forgot. Slipping, bro. Slipping. Where'd my other glasses go? How'd I end up with the shit ones again? I can't see with those things. The Raiders haven't been doing good this season. The Raiders haven't been doing good in a lot of seasons. Take a break and restart. We don't want to win today. I mean, look, I'm at the point where I could care less about the first draft pick, right? It already looks like if we're not second, we're not getting a quarterback. And is the second quarterback really worth taking at number 2? Because if it's Ty Simpson, I'm not in on that, right? The kid needs more experience in college football before he tries to go to the NFL. If it's, I mean, shit, you could say the same thing about Mendoza, right? I'd like to see him get more snaps. Lenoris Sellers, every quarterback in this draft, I would like to see stay another year and get more experience. So, um, Riley Leonard saving the sack, making plays with his feet. Oh, yeah. All right, ball on the 6-yard line. Cam Ward looks, throws, touchdown, Tennessee, baby. Who's the better quarterback? Who's the better quarterback? Shador Sanders or Cam Ward? Because I'm looking at a defense that is way better on Shador's side that only put up 17 points to a Cam Ward's defense who's playing pretty good. But who's the better quarterback? Who you got, Shador or Cam Ward? Is Shador a first-round pick? Was the NFL right? Or are the Shador fans right? He should be the starter. That's their franchise quarterback, right? You're losing against the worst team in the NFL, bro. The worst team in the NFL. You have Myles Garrett on your team. You have one of the best defenses in the NFL, and you're losing to the Tennessee Titans 28-17, bro. Where are the Shador fans at when you need them? You don't know a single one of them. Bo Nix is the best quarterback in the league. No bias. That's pretty biased. Rebel, you're gonna have people waiting for your other live stream. You should restart. I'm not going on until 3, right? Oh shit, it's 2:52. Fuck. All right, man. Well, I appreciate everybody in the building that's rock with me. I'll be back in a minute on the other side. So appreciate everybody as always. Raiders, and I'll jump on the other live. Peace. Double tap the screen. Like, subscribe, follow.